Listening is the key to life. Gotta focus. I heard something interesting on the radio. If you got it.
Need to secure a supply chain in the southeast. Should talk to those Blue Ridge guys over at Big Bend. Hey there. Ad Victoriam.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for the heads up. So, when I started the stream, talking to myself, I said I changed PlayStations today to a different PlayStation because the other PlayStation I was using, the fan on it has just gotten horrendously loud. It sounds like a jet engine taking off, and I didn't realize it was so bad yesterday in the stream. It was like all I could hear was the fan after I went and looked at the stream afterwards. And so today I was like, oh, I'm going to use the other PlayStation. I never stream on this PlayStation. So all of my streaming settings were not set up, and I guess I didn't think to check the mic settings, and so it wasn't sharing microphone audio or party audio or anything. And at first, when I started the stream, it had like the the black bars and the PlayStation avatar on the right side. I had to like go back and fix all that. My bad. Sorry about that hiccup. So, like I said, thanks for cluing me in there, Kat, about my mic being muted. I didn't even realize. Anyways, so how is everybody doing this afternoon? All right, so as I was saying to myself before I was alerted that my mic was muted. So I did one thing on this build yesterday after I got off, and that was putting in these concrete barriers on this doorway. And there's a trick from Fallout 4 that you can do. And what didn't really occur to me yesterday when I was building, in Fallout 4, if you can use a rug to merge objects into other objects. So what I ended up doing was a rug glitch to get these concrete barriers into the wall of this building. And for those who don't know how to do a rug glitch, I'm getting ready to demonstrate that real quick with these two concrete barriers. I'm not going to go through like drop merging them and making them seamless, but I'm just going to go over the principle of the trick. And veterans of Fallout 4 already know this. If you don't know it, then well, perhaps you're about to learn something new. So hey, that's pretty cool, I guess. But anyways, you take a rug and you'll put it next to whatever you're wanting to merge, and you just want to make sure that the object that you're wanting to merge is supported by the rug. You grab your rug and you bring it over to... Now normally, what I should do here, I'll show you what it does normally if I just wanted to get the concrete barrier to go into that wall. So I'm getting stuck on everything over here. If I just wanted the concrete barrier in the wall, as you can see, it, collision error right here won't go. But using the rug trick, you can take and put it on a rug, grab the rug, and this works with a lot of things in this game, not just world objects. Kind of just slide it in with your right stick here.
Twice about venturing into the mire. Pretty much guaranteed to have the smallest scratch turn into a serious infection out there.
It takes a little bit of finagling, but as you can see, it works. It's in there where it wouldn't go before. So it doesn't work with everything, but in some circumstances, if you find yourself stumped on trying to figure out how to get an object merged into, say, a world object or anything else, this is always an option to get objects to go where they don't want to go. Anyways, let's just grab this out and just keep that. I'll try to keep that in mind going forward in this build. Hey, here's another trick that I can do to get things going. So, as another thing I was saying earlier, I bought the fire, the small, medium, and large fire from the Atom shop. Kind of running low on atoms, so I was like, I couldn't get the full bundle, so I just had to pick and choose. So I was like, well, I could probably get the most use out of the fire, so I bought the fire set. So number one thing that I've always wanted, and I know a lot of us have always wanted, is a fire in this wood stove. So that's the first thing I want to do. We're putting a fire in this wood stove. And oddly enough, I think they have the fire listed under floor decor. Yeah, it's listed under floor decor, but it's treated as a light. So, let's see. How are you doing today, Michelle? Nice to see you back on. I've took a long break. Tired of being kicked off all the time. Hopefully it's gotten better. I've been wanting to get back on and build again. Indeed. There was a lot of reasons why I left the game when I did. It's a really long personal story, so I'm not gonna really dive into it. But yeah, I really wanted to come back and get back into it. I'm gonna get back up here and try to, I'm just use a free camera to move that into place. I haven't quite figuring out the most efficient way to move around with this free build camera. Alright, so I'm gonna put a fire in this wood stove. I was planning on having a wood stove outside anyways on this, so we're kind of knocking out two birds with one stone here. I did hear that some people were having issues with pressure plate merging. I don't know if, you know, it's a widespread issue. I know last night when I got on, I had to, like, kind of mess around with the pressure plate to make sure that it was in a press position. So, yeah, that's one thing. It's okay, and it's not wanting to jump. Alright, let me see what's going on here. This could be the issue that everybody was talking about. Let's try moving the mannequin back onto it. Mm-hmm.
Need to secure a supply chain in the southeast. Should talk to those Blue Ridge guys over at Big Bend.
Well, this is certainly interesting. It was working last night, but now it's not. Why? Let's try storing it and rebuilding it.
Wonder if I can find any flavored vitamins for the kids.
Still nothing. Okay, I wonder if by chance it could be the ground that's messing with me. I don't know. This is uncharted territory. I don't normally have this problem. I'll just put this foundation here. Let me try another object and see if it just so happens to be the stove. I swear I used to be able to drop merge into the stove, but I mean, my memory could just not be what it used to be. Let's see. Could be wrong. Let's try another object. Okay, it's got to be, it's the stove. It's the stove doing it. So, well, can't drop merge into the stove. That's puzzling. All right, so how am I going to get the fire into the stove? I might end up using that TV aquarium, so I'm just going to store it. I mean, I already built it and wasted the wood.
Let's see.
Alright, let's get a fire into the stove somehow.
Foundation. Quick start there.
I think the stove just happens to be one of those objects that doesn't jump up whenever you place it down on something. It's kind of weird. There are other objects that do that too. There's let's see, what other ones do I know that do that? The filing cabinets, if I'm not mistaken, they won't let you do that either. At least they used to be like that. Where the heck are the filing cabinets? The stash boxes, right? Yeah. Okay, that filing cabinet works. Or the fact that the filing cabinets don't register support on anything, so you can't drop merge them into anything. That's what it was. Yeah, so that's kind of weird. I know, let's get a table out. Just for the fun of it. Here, we'll grab this one. I had to figure out another way to get the fire into the stove. Because that's something I want. I want a fire in my wood stove. I mean, I could think of a few ways. I could probably do the good old-fashioned conduit trick. Yeah, I could probably do it with conduit. If I had the shooting range targets, there's an idea that was brought up to me yesterday about, you know, using the shooting range targets to make things disappear instead of conduit and stuff, which, hey, it's a great idea, especially if you don't have somebody to help you out, which I don't have right now. So here's what I'm gonna do here. One thought that I had after seeing the smoke that the fire emits is try and put the stove on top of that table. Nothing there. One idea I had whenever good lord, really? I swear this better be important. Be right back. So, yeah, anybody on the lookout for a vehicle warranty? These guys just tried to, you know, sell me one. God, I should just mute my phone. Let's see. All right. Okay, where were we? Defenses. No, not. Is it defenses? Yes, defenses. All right. So the first thing I thought when I saw the smoke from the fires, back before I quit playing Fallout, I was saying, man, I wish they would make a small object that emitted smoke that I could put inside of a chimney to just have it smoke. A lot easier than having to merge in, say, a modern fireplace or the stove, the Wavy Willard stove. Now, granted, you know, you have a small risk of a chimney fire with this, but that was a horrible joke. But anyways, so drop merge the fire down into the chimney cap, and then you know, adjust your cap where you need it. Then you can take and drop merge. Let's go into the free camera real quick so you can see it go down. This is so convenient. I have to say, this build camera, love it. So much easier, you know. Now I've got some smoke coming from my chimney, and it's not that hard to build and so easy to hide. Like, real quick trick here. just going to build... Now, I'm going to build this with steel, I think, just to save all my wood. Concrete foundation here. Just to show you like how quick you can build a chimney into any house. For the sake of saving material, I'm just going to use these half walls to kind of frame this up. But let's see, roofs. We're going to go to a flat here. Which
Does killing feral ghouls go against the Hippocratic Oath?
Come on, go in. All right. Replace. All right. So what I'm going to do here is, just for the sake of, you know, imagine you have a double roof already. So I don't have to go through the time of building a double roof. But imagine you've already got a double roof on your house. Okay, and you got a flat roof under a sloped roof. Take your top roof piece and replace it to a flat. Super simple. And then once you have the little chimney built, you can take it on top of that flat roof. And since you've got a flat roof under, it's double roof, you're not going to see it from the interior side. This will be hidden in the, inside the attic space. You put your chimney on top, and boom. We go back into the build camera. So now we've got a chimney. Super simple. And so that was like the big draw for me buying the fire, was just to have a smoke effect for my chimneys. It's so small, but you know, I think it, you know, kind of adds, and it's a lot easier to work with than trying to hide a stove in the roof, or trying to hide a modern fireplace inside of a fireplace just to get the smoke effect. So super convenient, and that's the whole reason I got it. Was just for this little bit right here, just to have a super easy chimney that I can build. Yeah, like so. And now you know how to build it. So hey, there's that. I'm gonna store all this up. I don't think I'm gonna use any of this stuff in this build, but anyways.
It would be great if I could find some air.
Yeah. Back to figuring out how I'm gonna get a fire inside the stove. Alright, so what I'm thinking, first off, we're going to see if you can destroy fire with fire. That's, what does the fire do when you break it? Let's just see. Can we break it with the flamethrower trap? So I think the first thing I'm going to do here, I might use a rug. So what I'll probably do is I will likely float the fire above a rug, and then try to break it with the flamethrower trap. And then see if I can place the stove on top of the fire. But then repairing the fire might be kind of an issue, because I'll have to repair all, and then I'll have to come back here and break the brick wall that I had built in here. Which, like I said yesterday, in yesterday's stream, the brick walls, they come back random. Aw, what? They're clipping through. Oh well, whatever. Sometimes items shift when you reload a game. It's kind of a frustrating thing to have to deal with. But our brick wall seems to have shifted a little bit this way. It don't look bad though. It looks junky. It's fine. But damn. I have to hit repair all to repair the fire, likely, once it's inside the stove, if it works that way. Will the stove go on top of the fire? It may go on top. Yes, but then when you're drop merging down into the fire, like, I might be able to get the fire to sit on the ground, but then it'll be visible under the stove. I kind of want it inside the stove. And if I try to get it into the inside of the stove, then the legs are going to have collision with the And it'll be almost impossible to grab if it's being supported by the fire. Unless you can grab it from underneath with the free camera mode. I have not thought of trying it that way. Because I think when you go into... Well, you can't go beneath the map in free camera, but... Alright. But anyways, back to seeing if we can break the fire. That sounds so stupid to say. I'm going to break fire. Alright. So I want to build the fire on this rug. Use the camp module to float it up just a little bit so that's in line with where the flamethrower shoots. Perhaps. Stored. Where's my flamethrower? I know it's here somewhere. Right here. So we're a little low. That's okay.
That's not a thermometer. It's my finger.
Move it this way. And at this height, I mean, it looks like it might line up where I need it, maybe? Come on. Intersecting objects. Yeah, it's roughly the right height. So let's see if we can break it with a flamethrower. Might be a hard hit here. Hard to hit, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, you can fight fire with fire. What do you know? Alright, so now it's broken, but still there, but not there. At least it still emits the flame when... No, it doesn't. It does whenever I'm in the build mode, but anyways. And intersecting naturally. Alright, I figured as much. So then the next thing would be raising it up, making it disappear completely with, say, a conduit. And then I can make it work from there. So if I build the fire on conduit, raise it up, and then break the conduit and use that as a measurement for knowing where I've got it inside the stove, I could probably make it work that way. It uses a bit more budget, but you know what? It's okay. I'm used to wasting budget on small cosmetic things. I could use this conduit right here, just because it's got, but I'll use the small one, like I always do. What I'll do, I'll put the fire on the end of it, and then once I get it merged into the stove and it's all supported, let's see, I could support the conduit on this and then drop merge. Yeah. So one thing at a time. We're going to go ahead and raise it up off this conduit. Move over. So I can grab the... Thank you. How many times did I raise it up earlier? Was it 2? 3? I can get a hold of the darn conduit. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble today. Alright. 3 puts it up. Looks about right to sit where I need it in there. Okay, so next step. What I'm going to do to get this in there. So it's going to be kind of fun. I got to hit the conduit with the flamethrower, which might be a bit challenging, but we're going to try anyways. Alright. So we got the flamethrower. And I guess what I'm going to do to line up on that conduit is... I'm going to, I guess, raise the foundation. I mean, it looks really close, but, yeah. We're going to try that. Not quite. So let's just raise it up again and off to the right just a little bit. Alright. I broke the fire. I didn't break the conduit. I missed the conduit. Again. Let me try this another way. Need support, it's floating. Always something. Alright. Carry this over here a little closer. Probably waste all my materials. Just tinkering around with this fire.
Wonder if I can find any flavored vitamins for the kids.
Let's give that a shot. Nope. Goodness, what is this conduit made out of? Beskar? Just cannot seem to hit the hitbox on it to save my life today. Alright, I got it that time. But I also got the fire too. So, now that I know I got it the right height, reluctantly I'm going to repair that just so I can repair the fire. And then I'm just going to scoot this down. Which, I mean, once you work out the heights, I mean, I guess it's not too big of a deal. Okay. So now with the conduit broken, I should be able to take this and just slide it onto this rug. And let's take a look underneath. The fire should sit about center in the stove. And moment of truth, we're going to repair this. And now we've got the fire in the stove. And to hide the conduit, I'm just going to go over here and... Come on. 2. And I should be able to carry this in here. And either put it in the corner over here. Just might be where it lives. So this is where it's going to go, I believe. So there we go. A little wood stove in our little nook over here with the fire inside it. It's not quite center, but you know what? It works. It works for me. It's good enough. All right. Well, that was a lot of trial and error. We got it. So I guess the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work out the power situation. I'm thinking I want a generator probably in... I mean, I could do a solar panel. I mean, it would be lore friendly also if the guy has like solar power. We could do that. And then just get power off of this. The solar panel might look good over here. And that'll also provide enough power. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, anything super fancy. And it looks like it's sunk into the ground pretty good. So, yeah. That could work. We'll go with that. And all we need is one simple power connector. Should... Maybe it'll have enough radius to get light or power to all the lights. Well, it's got all the lights to here, but I don't know if it's reaching out to here. It is not. Another option, if I had thought ahead, I probably could have put I could have put a small generator in a stash box over here, which that's another option. So let's go to this guy right here. And I've already got... I think I got one in stored? Yeah, I do. So let's see. Hey, what's up, Juice Box? Put this right here. Find us a good sized stash box to put it in. I'm thinking the... Not one of those. Where is it? It's into this. Possibly this steamer trunk. Maybe. That's so weird. Intersecting objects. Why won't you work? Alright. Store that. I want to use a different power connector.
Never thought I'd need to deal with giving an injection to someone's skin. Live and learn, I guess.
I'll use one of these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop merge the conduit down into the generator, or just enough of it sticking out that I can still attach the wire. And then once I merge this into the box, I'm going to put it in a way that I can still hopefully access the connection points. We'll see. Existing object. Yeah, that's good. Naturally. We'll just bump it up and then we'll bring it back down a little bit. We'll just tweak it until we have it where it's not too bad, but yeah. I wonder if I can get it to drop merge with the wire attached.
Rumor has it that Atlas
Right now, I just need to go right here to do it.
to control the weather. I can't even imagine what.
Okay. So this generator is connected and hidden in the stash box, and I can put the stash box just right over here in this corner. Should provide power to this end of the camp. I could probably get rid of the solar panel if I wanted to, because this will take up all the radius that the solar panel had, plus, you know, get out over in this way. That needs connected to the power manually. I wonder if... But if I break this fence, I might be able to get that. Probably should have wired that in on a switch that would be turned on and off. But that's alright. think with this on... Oh yeah, that's right. The this is what's supporting it. Okay, moving it disconnected the wire. That's okay. I might have a clean shot now. No. But I think what I'm gonna put a switch in line.
Make for great splints.
I want to be able to turn it on and off. I get this to go where I want it. This is giving me so many issues today with the controls. It's intersecting with something, but I don't know what it's intersecting with. Possibly itself. I wonder if I can run this off the back of the box instead of the Really? What are you... Fun.
Wonder if I can
I could
vitamins for the kids.
actually, you know what? There's another trick I'm going to do here to make this work better. Alright, so I'm going to place this right here. And we're going to get a piece of wall decor. Let's see. There's no smoking sign. Small enough. Now, let me support it on this. Get this switch to support on this sign. I'm going to use a sign to move it around. But before I move it, first things first, I need to get this box into position. So maybe I want it to go a little closer this way. So wire 2 letting me connect a wire now.
It would be great if I could find some heirloom
Maybe
seeds
it's
for broccoli and Brussels
hanging
sprouts.
too low,
Kids these days need more greens to complain about.
and that's the issue. I'm just going to get a point where I can get the sign to snap in. Maybe that's what's giving me a problem. So, was this thing like legit not even 2 minutes ago just letting me snap wires to this, and now all of a sudden I can't seem to go this way with it? What is going on here? Oh no, I might not be able to grab my sign. That sucks. Okay, now I got it to connect, but now I got to figure out how to get a hold of my sign. I have lost my sign in the wall. Lovely. Lovely. Alright, that's okay. That's fine. I will build another sign in the interest of time. I'm not going to go digging for that sign. It's just one little piece of budget, and I've got mountains of it. Attached wire is invalid. If I lose another sign, this is gonna be funny.
I think I can make a few more stops before resupplying.
I'm playing on PlayStation. They're inside the machine. I'm gonna just use the darn box, maybe. Or no, I'm not gonna build. Well, maybe. The question is, can I get the switch to go on that, and then get the sign from there? It needs support. Okay. This is proving to be a lot more trouble than it's worth. Just cooperate, game. What's up, Dav? How you doing? Goodness, this is not working with me at all today. Alright, work with me. A little bit of cooperation is all I wanted. Now to get the sign to cooperate. Which really, I should wire this to the floodlight before putting it in here.
Not a thermometer, it's my finger.
Because this should...
Valdez.
Oh, I forgot one important step. You have to move it once before moving the whole thing. So now I got to get it to reconnect to the box. And I need to go over here. And grab this. Pull it over here. This will all make sense in a minute. If I can get this to place down. Oh, that's right. It's not going to place down because... so I might be able to place it on top of something. Those brief flashes of green that give you hope, and then you're like, oh, it's going to work. No, it's not. Is there any way to build without having a budget? Like that Happy Builders deal, can you do it with that? I don't have a clue what's going on with the Nuka-Cola events. To be honest with you, I don't know anything about the Nuka-Cola stuff. I literally just came back to the game, so yeah. Alright, so I got the wire connected. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this, move it once, wire stays connected. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to grab this sign, move it once, the wire should stay connected. Now the second time I move it, it should all stay connected wherever I put it. So I'm going to put the switch right here inside the guard post, so the wires are still connected, clipping through. And then I'm going to grab this basket, which is supporting this, and try to bring it back over here. This free camera mode's kind of weird to work with. Wire is still connected. It's tricky, but yeah, it gets the job done. Now I can switch on and switch off the floodlight right here. I've like gotten none of the plans from that, so yeah, it would be nice if it came back. So, but hey, that's on me for not being around whenever it was, you know, going live. All right, so we've got power, we've got a floodlight. Really, a lot of the rest of this build is going to come down to just decorations and just, which I got some pretty cool decorations I want to show you guys and gals. Here's one in particular. Get the stash boxes here, and is it under appliances or chairs? It's under chairs. All right. Now you see this upright piano. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to
Newly emerged vault dwellers likely have extremely poor
make a tree grow out of this piano. Like it was abandoned and left in the woods, and there's a tree growing out of it. So that's the game plan. That's what we're going to do. We're going to use piano and the trees under miscellaneous, maybe, or are they under floor decor? Can't remember. The trees are under floor decor, I think. Yes. Okay. Do a fall elm tree. I'll figure out what size of tree we want to grow out of it. Maybe this one right here. It's got a neat curve to it. We'd probably curve it around, make it look like it's coming out of the front of the piano, just curving out. Okay. So, yeah, that's the goal. We're going to get this tree to grow onto that piano. The first thing I want to do is we want to figure out what do we want to... Because we got to make the piano disappear. And just simply breaking the piano and trying to build the tree into the piano, it will register collision. And you can't build the trees anywhere but in the ground. They have to be built in soil. So I can't drop merge a tree into the piano. So the game plan here is I need to support the piano with something and then make the piano vanish and build the tree into it. I'm thinking of using this Vault 94 stash box maybe. Because what I'm going to do is it's going to be like in a junk pile. There's going to be a junk pile, and the piano is going to be in that junk pile, and there's going to be a tree growing out of the piano. That's the game plan. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use this foundation to trick the game into letting me place the piano on top of the stash box. The trick is it's got to pop up like so and actually be on the stash box. We'll try to adjust it so that we can hide the piano stool and also make it so it's not like perfectly straight. So it looks, you know, naturally like it's, you know, a junk pile. Can't place item needs support. try again. I might sink it a little further, that way the piano is sunk into the ground some, like it's partially buried. Maybe not that far, because now the stash box is getting into the piano. And about like that. That's right, I got that symptomatic thing right there, so that's probably why it's giving me issues. Still not low enough. So maybe I go with a smaller stash box. Or I just adjust the alignment. That's another option.
Need to remember to scavenge supplies from that hospital on the next trip.
If I do it right, it won't matter. I'll be able to completely hide the stool and stuff. Oh, it didn't snap up on the box. There's something else. Toolbox is about the same size as that piano bench. About the same size. Not quite. It's okay, because we're going to be burying it. And didn't support it. Floor safe. The crate. We're gonna go with the crate. Like the 4th try here. See if we can get the same to register support on the crate. Come on.
Shoes are starting to put holes in them.
I'm just going to go and put a power connector on it. Attack with it. When I'm done fighting with it, I just want it to go on there. So I'm going to do it this way. It'll all be invisible anyways once all is said and done. Alright, so yeah, that'll do. A little bit of red's not the end of the world. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this over here, and I think I'll just kind of slide it into this junk pile here. Oh, okay, sinky dirt. That's alright. I'm going to move it over just a bit more. Just kind of build a junk pile right over here. Not exactly where I want to put this thing. What I should do, I should take the stove and the toilet and I should put them both on a piece of conduit and then sink them down. It's just a thought. That way they can be sunk into the ground and look like they're buried.
About venturing into my home. Pretty much guaranteed to have the smallest scratch turn into a serious infection.
See here. Alright, that should sink them down low enough so that they'll blend in. With the hillside, hopefully. Not quite on the stove. I'll try to get a hold of that conduit now. Come on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the, let's see, place this down somewhere. Put that right there. And pick the toilet back up. And then continue to drop merge them again.
Damn! Paper cut.
There we go. A little bit. Maybe a little bit more. All right. Looks good enough to me. Okay, so now back to the tree. Getting the tree into the piano. So two things we're gonna need are a tree. We gotta bring that over there and get it lined up where we want it or how we want it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a flamethrower. We're going to break the box, and that's going to make the piano vanish. So let's go to my stored.
Pretty much guaranteed to have the smallest scratch turn into a serious infection.
Okay. We're just going to grab this tree. Simple, simple, easy peasy. We'll slide it over here. Well, alright. That's fine. It's fine where it's at. Hopefully I don't have to tweak anything. Next thing I want to do is, while we've got the piano invisible, I'm going to add in a couple brambles. Or maybe one will do. One might be plenty. Actually. I don't think I can get a second one in anyways. Unless I... Yep. That's fine. Boom. There you have it. I think... Was this placeholding for something? Yeah. I don't think I need it anymore though. Get rid of that. Yeah, it's fine. And we'll get rid of this one. Alright. So there we go. We've got a small junk pile here with a tree growing out of the piano.
Just a little more rest. On to the next one.
Groot the pianist. Actually lined up pretty good. So yep, there we go. Small junk pile. This abandoned piano here. With a tree growing out of it. Why not? Alright, so back to this structure. We've got this bedroom to do. Or I guess you call it a bedroom. I mean, it's a little open air, but I mean, you got the fire. I mean, we're living in the apocalypse here. Can't be too choosy. Alright. So, the first thing I probably want to figure out here is a way to kind of partition off this room a little bit. Thinking maybe using some bookcases. Possibly. The trouble comes in with this angle here because I can't put in any I don't know. I know the brick arches, when you break them, but
Note to self.
the wall
Leatherface
spacings...
appears to have restorative properties, but in long-term side effects. Long-term. That's wishful thinking, Solomon.
I want to kind of... I don't know what to do here. I mean, I could do a room divider. Just gotta remember where they are in the build menu. It's gotten so darn cluttered. The room divider, I think, works fairly good. It's not too big. I want to put the bed over here in this corner. Our guy has no bathroom. I just realized he has no bathroom here. I have to work that out too. And yeah, the appliances.
seeds for broccoli and Brussels sprouts. Kids these days need more greens to complain about.
Get something to cook on. Resources. No. Crafting. Need something small to squeeze in here. Somewhere. It's a tight space. We'll make it work. So double as a guard post / patio, backyard barbecue. There we go. I've got any Nuka-Colas in my box. I'm gonna kind of clutter up this corner here.
Note to self. Bloodleaf appears to have restorative properties, but in long-term side effects.
All right.
That's wishful thinking, Solomon.
Maybe he's a cannibal doctor. Maybe somebody comes in for an amputation and, waste not, want not, right? You don't need both them legs. Let's see what else we can find here. Let's see.
That's not a thermometer.
Resource generators I'm looking for. Resources.
Cracks me up every time.
Try to squeeze the coffee machine on there with this. Have to rearrange these things just a little. My hope is this rug will let me clip the coffee machine over the little nub I've got sticking up out of the stash box for the power. Let's see what else we can come up with.
Let's see. Can take that
Little scanner there.
Foundation.
A sound machine, but it looks like a little handheld scanner, so that's what we're going to go with on that. Could make a toaster out of alarm clocks. Make another alarm clock toaster, put it right here. You know. Why not? Alright, 2 of them. Grab one. Try to turn it. That's close enough. Maybe I was standing too close. Now, what could you possibly be intersecting with? Conduit power emitter with a Stein on it. Looks like a hot plate with a... Yeah. That's a good idea.
Never thought I'd need to deal with giving an injection to someone upstairs. Live and learn, I guess.
I can get these lined up the way I want them. I don't know why they're being so difficult. Well, I mean, it's Fallout 76. Of course it's difficult. Indeed. Oh, why is it so... Let's try this again. Stack 2. Rotate. Walk to the backside. Try to drag it straight down. And let's go play the merging game. Do this a couple times and it should line up perfect. Not quite. We got one past. And then back over here, bump it up, grab it again. There we go. Perfectly lined.
I need to remember to scavenge supplies from that hospital on the next trip.
Now we've got a toaster. Alright, now going the wrong way. The mad scientist. Or no idea what all I got. I don't know. Let's see. I was trying to think if I had any other.
Note to self. Newly emerged vault dwellers likely
I don't know.
have extremely
Things in a jar.
poor
I don't know.
immune systems.
I think the other ones were ones you had to like put in display cases. But I could be wrong. That's neat. I don't think it'll fit up there. It's okay. Find some place to stick a gurney.
How's the wasteland treating you?
Yeah, tell me about it. Whenever they dropped that that Thanksgiving table last year, I got so excited because I saw the place settings on it, and then came to find out it was all just part of the table, and we didn't actually get
Feeling
place
all right?
settings.
Hey,
This guy's a cannibal with class, so he's going to get classical radio. Not that I can hear the radio playing any music because
Hey
I'm
there.
live streaming, so it automatically turns off any of the music in the game, which is a blessing. Pretty sure. Oh, I can hear the music,
Ad Victoriam.
but I'm going to turn it back off, just in case.
How's the wasteland treating you?
Or I could stick a TV in here. Oh, wall-mounted television.
Note to self. Newly emerged vault dwellers likely have extremely poor immune systems. Treat with care.
I wonder if I can trick a television onto sticking to this shelf. That's on the foundation. I'll figure out a way. I always do. Let's use something that doesn't require any wood. Something from my stored tab. Working out great. So that's how close I can get it to the floor. Okay. So what I'm thinking is maybe I can put in 2 shelves intersecting on the corner to make it look like it's supported across. Question is, okay, I think I've got it on this shelf.
Feeling all right? Hey.
I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. There we go. If I remember right, it's under
Ad Victoriam.
Wall decor. This right here has a very similar bracket to this shelf. So I can get this in over here.
How's the wasteland treating you?
I wonder if I can lower this down onto that. Yes, I can. I have a little bit of a jingle jangle going on in here, but that's okay.
Feeling all right? Hey, note to self. Look
there we
for
go.
More empty syringes.
Looks a bit more supported, but also kind of janky, but that's all right. I wonder if I got anything like medical we can display on this shelf.
Hey there.
Or maybe just some trinkets. That would work too. I might have to bring this back out here to decorate the shelf. Come to think of it. Probably a lot easier to decorate out here than take in there. I need some of these little Nuka-Cola knickknacks. How you doing, Jamie? This is where I get distracted. Like seeing 1,000,001 things in the build menu is like, oh, this might come in handy. Just starting off. You may have came to the right place. I don't know. Ask the chat. If you're new to 76, have you came to the right stream? Ooh. Any tips before I go in? So, it has been so long since I've played the game from the beginning. Man, I don't know what advice to give offhand. Maybe work on following the storyline for a little bit. As soon as you come out of the vault, there's 2 settlers that are right there going down the stairs. They'll lead you to the wayward, and that'll get you going. But as far as like tips for getting started, it's just work on the story till you get your level up to 50, and then maybe get into some of the different communities, make some friends. That's the biggest one. You gotta make some friends. The game gets a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable once you have friends. So socialize and play the story, enjoy the story, and once you get to level 50, then the grind begins. And that's all that's left after you finish the story is the grind. That's, yeah. But if you find something in the game that's enjoyable for you, it'll be great. It's hit or miss with some people, though. For me, it's the camp building. That's really where it's at for me. I love just building on this game. And you're welcome. All these steins and stuff. I don't know what the... Oh, you capture a frog. You get a... Make a frog jar?
Keep an eye out for more yardsticks.
No.
For great splints.
Oh, there we go. Put one of these ducks on here. After all, there is a pond right up on the hill, so maybe our cannibal doctor here enjoys going fishing and wildlife. I don't know. I really don't know what to put on this stupid shelf. Let's go with that. Or maybe a light. Maybe a light of some sort.
Ad Victoriam. How's the wasteland treating you?
All right, that'll do. And could probably use a chair down
right?
here.
Hey.
Need something hospital-y.
Hey there.
Maybe this one will do. Okay, we're going to have to use rugs to get things in there.
Newly emerged vault dwellers likely have extremely poor immune systems. Treat with care.
Oh, it's not supporting it. Still not supporting it.
Ad Victoriam.
I'll probably only get like one shot at getting this where I want it, because I've got a feeling this rug's going to sink. It's also hard working in here with the NPC in here with me. Oh, the rug stayed on top. That's okay. I wonder if that's, yeah, it's too big to get in there. Oh, it went plumb under the, It's not what I wanted. Yeah, that'll be alright. I'll just leave it like that.
Gotta
That
remember
works
to
for
keep
me.
an eye out for more yardsticks. Make for great splints.
Decorating's always like the most time consuming part. It's like you spend forever getting nothing done. At least that's how it feels to me. We probably could go and put a bench out here, a little waiting area. Of course, let's see if I can find some things that are maybe ratty enough to look like he scavenged them, maybe. Oh, wheelchair. Yeah. Which, that's going to clip through the wheelchair. And the back of the wheelchair is clipped into the building. Yeah, we're going to have to fix that. Just for my own sanity.
All right.
Maybe the wheelchair's back here. Clipped into the wall. Go figure. Alright. And we'll make a small... maybe a church pew. Too big. Maybe one of these, too big also.
Reminder. Talk to Romani about
Way too big.
anything artless.
This one. This one right here. Perfect little waiting area. Wonder if there's like a... no, there isn't. Is there like a clinic sign or something I can put up on here? There's like the responders, but I don't think I bought those. I don't think I have those in my inventory. I still have to furnish out this bedroom. Do 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 do.
Note to self. Newly emerged vault dwellers likely have extremely poor immune systems. Treat with care.
They don't have a whole lot of whole lot of things on here. Oh, he still needs a bathroom, too.
Hey.
Let's see. His attire doesn't exactly scream cannibal.
Hey there. Ad Victoriam.
Let's see, Cannibal Doctor.
How's the wasteland treating you? Gotta remember to keep an eye out for more yardsticks. Make for great splints.
Oh man, this guy's got a lot of apparel.
Feeling all right?
Patch suit.
Hey. Hey there.
There we go. Straight jacket.
Ad Victoriam.
Maybe tonight I'll try to brew up some ideas for a new build. And then tomorrow we'll actually build a structure. Today we've done just mostly decorating and a few merge tricks. But maybe tomorrow we'll actually build a house. So building into pre-existing structure is always fun. But most of that boils down to decorating. And it's, you know, I mean, I'm feeling a little disinterested, so I can only imagine how y'all are feeling, whoever's still with me. So, I mean, I'm thinking I'll probably today this will be a wrap up on this as far as building on this on stream. Later tonight, I'll probably do some more decorating, a few tweaking things around the build, and then. If I get that done tonight, then tomorrow, when I stream, I'll probably showcase, you know, this finished build here. And then we'll go and we'll build something else. I don't know what yet, but if you guys have any suggestions, be sure to, you know, drop them in the comments of a style of build you'd like to see. Maybe a type of house you'd like me to build, or anything at all. Sky's the limit. Just throw them out there, and you know, no such thing as a bad suggestion. Who knows what kind of amazing ideas or inspirations I could draw from y'all. Yeah, I know, right? I've got 4. I didn't buy the 5th slot yet. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can also have 5 characters. And the only problem with having 5 characters is your plans aren't shared across all 5 characters, so it can be a bit tricky, because like there's certain characters of mine that have, you know, what used to be, I used to have all the plans, and then I quit, and then, well, I don't have all the plans anymore. But, you know, I have certain characters that have a decent amount of plans now that aren't on all my characters, and so if like I go to set out to make a build, and I'm oh, well, I'd like to have a radiation barrel like yesterday, swearing up and down I had it, but then turns out it's my other character that knows how to build the radiation barrel. Oops. But yeah, at least the atomic shop is account bound or across all your characters. So we do have that going for us, which is good. I'm to keep the scrap box around, but it's just so gosh darn ugly. Let's just stick it over here. Almost like a trash bin. I need to go make a material run today at some point. Why does it always need support? That'll do. I'll probably keep my symptomatic around for now. We'll go stash it somewhere out of the way. Has to be a little less conspicuous. I'm gonna stash it over here. I'll take this in here. So I got a Nuka-Colas. Hey, I do.
Note to self. Look for a renewable resource for making gauze. Dried mole rat hide? Ugh.
Did I sign it? Or what did it say? All assigned slots are full. Okay. I thought I drank it for a second there. Put that Nuka twist on there. There we go. Small little stash of Nuka-Colas. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, for sure. That would be really cool if you had separate vendors for separate camps. Like, say, hypothetically, you have, I don't know, high-value weapons in one vendor. And you're getting close to maxing out caps, but you don't want to go and unassign all your high-value weapons. Switch to another camp that has, say, consumables assigned to the vendor. That would be awesome. Because, you know, I hate it whenever I get close to being capped out. And yet I've got, you know, weapons that I want to sell that are worth a heck of a lot more than, you know, the 2,000-3,000 caps I am shy from maxing. So then it's like you're deactivating your vendors, hiding your vendors, when you could be making that 2,000 or 3,000 caps on consumables. But, you know, if you've got hundreds of weapons that you're trying to sell, then it becomes really, really meticulous. Having to go through and unassign, reassign, remembering price values. It's a pain in the butt. So that would be pretty cool if they could figure out a way of detaching that. But it's Bethesda. I mean, I'd like to give them the benefit of the doubt. But if history's been any sort of teacher to us, it's you can't trust Bethesda to get it right. Oh, they'd probably screw it up horrendously trying to implement it. All in all, I think this has turned out pretty good, you know, considering we started out with just a little shack. So, I guess what I'm going to do before I take off, for those who may have just recently joined us, didn't see what we started with yesterday, I'm going to deactivate the camp. First, let's go into photo mode and turn the depth of field off. So get a little look at it, what we kind of built here. And, you know, there's still so much more that can be done with this build. You know, I've got a character that I've got to camp here. I'll actually switch characters before I leave too. Show off my radio station I built here. So I've got 2 camps based around this structure. I'll bring in my other character that has the radio station, and I'll show that one. So, like, yeah, there's a lot here, but there's so much more that can be done with it. And probably hours and hours of tweaking. Real boring, you know, standing there looking at one object for 3 hours trying to figure out how you're going to work it out. But yeah,
Rumor has it that Atlas
there's probably a lot more that I can do with it, and I'll probably touch on this some more. Unless I get bored with it, then I'll probably delete it and then go build something else somewhere else. But yeah, this is. But are you going to be able to reach 100% budget? Could a guy reach 100% budget on a camp that consists of basically a 2x2 footprint with a little guard post? I mean, a guy could probably really junk this area up. A lot of clutter. I mean, he could be a hoarding doctor. A cannibal hoarder. You know, he hoards all of the people who come through, all their goods, the travelers, you know, and he's got this big hoard pile out back of just miscellaneous junk. Just make a giant merged junk pile. Yeah, no camp is complete until it's at max budget. I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Like an infomercial. But wait, there's more. If you're within one of the first 100 callers. Do-do. And boom. That's what's left. That's what we started with. This is one little building. Little shack in the middle of nowhere. But let's go to my other character. Do I still keep in touch with Church, and is he coming back too? I've talked with Church a little bit. Not a whole lot. I mean, I really ought to try to keep in touch more. But I just haven't. But I mean, his Instagram's been fairly active, and I know he's been teasing videos, and I really ought to get out and really search him up on YouTube to see what he's been putting out, because I think my algorithm has stopped recommending, like, even though I'm subscribed to Church, I'm subscribed to TNG, I'm subscribed to Galactic, I feel like the algorithm isn't recommending their videos to me because they're not popping up. But I know on his Instagram he advertised a video coming out soon, so I met up with him in game the other night, and he showed me his new camp. So I'm sure he's got things in the pipeline to come out. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe it could just be the YouTube algorithm failing him and not advertising his videos to you guys for you to click on, or maybe go make sure you got the bell icon ring so that you get notified whenever he does post. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Ruby, yeah, that's the one thing. So this camp, I was going to do a showcase for it before I quit last year, and I started recording the footage for it, and I never put it together. I don't know why I didn't. I don't know. So I may yet try to make an actual regular video release and not be like live streams. So just polished up and, you know, scripted voiceover and maybe even a little bit of voice acting. I don't know. I mean, being a radio station, I mean, it might be kind of fun to act like a disc jockey for a minute. But yeah, this camp that I'm about to show y'all is the one that I built last year, the same location. So
I'll be straight with you.
Okay, this isn't that camp,
Past the
but
point where I just want to use you to fulfill my roles.
It's one of my pretty camps.
Maybe starting to
Which actually, this camp I did do a little bit of remodeling on whenever we got the new roof, the new roof and walls. So I did remodel this camp.
Your head to screw me over.
Okay,
I bet you
I guess that's
your
still a
song
thing.
String your entrails up like Christmas tinsel. Nothing personal.
The wallpaper glitch. I guess that's still a thing. Alright. So, I did remodel this camp. This is like... This camp was like my swan song. This was like the best camp I made before I quit. And like now looking at this camp, I ask myself if I've got the patience to go through this type of pain again to build another camp like this. But when the new build set came out, I came through here and I did a lot of remodeling. For whatever reason, and Church showed me this, I didn't think to check it, but the new build set, even though it's wood, whenever you break it, it's like brick, stone, cinder block, whatever. It's kind of odd. But I'm not complaining because, hey, I got like these cinder block looking posts on my build. So, hey, that was pretty cool. So I swapped out the walls, broke that one to replace that. And, you know, coming through here, the ceilings, actually having, you know, proper ceilings really made this place look that much better. Just getting the proper ceilings in here. Well, there's always something shooting at my house. Oh. I mean, they're only level 5. I feel like this is maybe a bit of overkill. Or 50. I'm sorry. Why do I think they were level 5s? Because they die like level 5s. With a legacy, which I reckon these are getting removed. I don't know. I keep hearing everybody saying they are, they aren't, they are, they aren't. I don't know how I'll feel once I lose my explodey boys, but it'd be alright. I'll make do. But yeah, reskinned this place. Which came out really nice with the new build set mixed in with these the walls that I have here and just the way that this house is designed. So that was refreshing. That was one of the motivators for me coming back, believe it or not. Whenever I saw the build set with the proper ceilings, I was like, okay, I'm in. It piqued my interest enough to bring me back for a little while. Because it was something I always wanted to know. If they ever bring out wallpaper on the ceilings, dude, I mean, I'm totally gonna stay forever. Wallpaper on the ceilings, heck yeah. Where is Alpha? I've lost where Alpha is. Okay, here we go. WWXKR radio. Yeah, I even gave it a name. So let's fast travel over there. It's a pretty cool radio station, if I have to say so myself. I showcased this in probably the last live stream I did last year. If I remember right. It was at the very end of it. I showcased it for like 2 seconds. Like, yeah, video coming soon. And then I stepped out like, you know, stepdad going out to get a gallon of milk and a pack of smokes. You know, those Marlboro Reds, and just never came back. But anyways, so this is WWXKR radio. And once again, hey, does this look familiar? I did the whole junk pile with the piano. Yeah, recycling ideas. Little junk over here and whatnot. And yeah, went with the porta potty idea for the bathroom because, well, you need a place to go. But on my radio station, I went a little different route. It's kind of junked up. On the budget, I'm actually sitting at 40%. About 40% of the budget is used up on this, and it's so packed. I don't know if I could ever, like, completely fill out a budget on a build this small. We got the barbed wire fences here. Really like these over the gate that I chose to use on the other one, but I didn't have
Following me, pal?
the gate in my build menu on that character. The smaller guard post on this one, and I kind of built it up and built a custom surround using the concrete and the concrete stairs and just the different fences and whatnot, layered them up. Layered up, I never did check to see what quality the stream was streaming in. I hope it's not too low compared to yesterday. Keep forgetting, different PlayStation. I didn't even go into any of the settings for all that. But anyways, layered up, multiple different types of, you know, junk fences, junk walls, you name it, all the way around the build. So it's definitely a lot different than the other one, in ways. And the main part being the structure. I'm kind of more keen to this one. I like this one better, but this one's also more finished. The walls are a bit higher, which I think actually works better on this one than the other one. I built the walls too low on the other one.
Jeez. Make some
So
noise when you walk.
it feels a lot more fortified on this build. So this one definitely came out a lot better. And then the bedroom area. I wonder how I managed this. There's a lantern in that. I bet 10. I know I probably didn't. You know what? I wonder if I can use the free camera mode to kind of figure out how I did this. What do we have here?
Excuse me.
Okay. Well, there's a rug. Was I able to just slide the rug under it with the lantern on it? I bet I was. Or maybe I had to break the lantern and then repair all. Yeah, this one's got a lantern in it instead of oh yeah.
Quiet day on the radio network, I'm afraid.
Fire. Plushies. Yeah. So this one was a bit involved to get built, but yeah, I honestly can't remember how I did it all. But yeah, there was so much involved in this, and then even the interior.
Later,
I managed to pack in a lot of stuff in here.
listening is
You
the
know,
key
just
to
really
life. Gotta focus.
decorated the heck out of that shelf. Some plushies in here, some comic books. Made a little on-air sign for the radio. Got Raider Punk's radio here, and yeah, just really filled out. And then on this wall over here, I used chalkboards to cover it up instead of the concrete like I did on the other one. So chalkboards with the window boards. Yeah, there's a lot of layers to it. I think this one probably a lot better than the doctor's office. Especially, I love the radio station, like the sign I made and just everything. It's really nice. But anyways, I feel like we streamed for a pretty good while today. Hopefully the technical difficulties at the beginning of the stream doesn't like dissuade anybody from, you know, watching this later on. I don't think there's something wrong with their YouTube app and they'll go rebooting it because there's no audio or whatnot. Oops, my bad. But anyways, I had a pretty good time today. I think we're gonna wrap things up. It's 2:20. Kids are gonna be home here pretty soon. Got to clean the house and whatnot, so can't stay on all day. But anyways, I hope you guys and gals had a good time today. Hopefully you didn't get too bored with me. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna shoot to actually build a structure. That's if I stream tomorrow. I can't make any solid promises that I'll stream tomorrow, but I will promise that I will try to stay a little more present than I have been over the last 11 months, 12 months. So I'm not going away, but
Lights in the sky.
you know,
It's communication.
I'll be around. I'll definitely stream periodically, so look out for that. And for all y'all that came out today, thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate you. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. And yeah, happy building and whatnot. Y'all take it easy, okay?